In a quiet and beautiful town, there lived a girl named Jana. A 12-year-old girl with innocent beauty and a brilliant mind that sparkled in her wide eyes. Her father was a prominent TV journalist of Algerian origin, who earned British citizenship after years of fieldwork. Her mother was a British ophthalmologist, giving light back to her patients' eyes, and filling their home with love and warmth. Jana had loved journalism since childhood. She used to imitate her father in front of the mirror, holding a hairbrush like a microphone and saying confidently,
"Reporting live, this is Jana, from the heart of the story."
One day as she was watching the news, she froze in front of a painful scene. Starving children, pale faces, and eyes full of confusion and fear. Jana stood motionless, as tears silently fell down her cheek.
Why are these children suffering? Why doesn't anyone hear them?
But instead of shutting herself away, she decided to make a difference. She decided to produce a documentary about the suffering of children around the world. And so the adventure began. Jana took her first step toward her humanitarian project. She grabbed her notebook and wrote,
"How do I start? And where from? I'll start here, in my neighborhood."
She went out with her little camera, filming children playing, a friend helping her mom sell vegetables, and a boy sharing candy with a smile.
"I'll start here, in my neighborhood."
She went to her elderly grandfather in the park and asked him,
"Were you happy as a child?"
We played with stones and built castles from sand, but we laughed a lot.
Anna wrote in her notebook, "Happiness isn't about what we have, but who surrounds us." She decided to connect with children from all over the world. Through the internet, she spoke with a boy from India living near a destroyed school, a girl from Africa caring for her sick brother, and a girl from South America who dreams of becoming a doctor. I started collecting a lot of photos and videos from different countries around the world, some of them talking about children suffering from hunger, poverty, and other problems. Jana expressed them with her melodious voice in sad, honest words that make us feel how deeply affected she is by the severity of their suffering. From homelessness, poverty, and hunger to all this neglect, and the world's silence towards these children. She did not forget other children's problems, such as fatal diseases, especially in African countries, child labor, and harassment in some countries. She expressed all of this in very touching words, so that her voice would reach all countries of the world and find listening ears to help these innocent children.
In this world, some go to bed hungry, some work in factories instead of studying, and some die silently for lack of food and medicine. I have not forgotten the children with fatal diseases, nor those who suffer abuse in places where they should know nothing but safety. Children's voices are stronger than we think. They just need someone to listen."
She went to the public library, asked for books on journalism and children's rights. She spent hours reading, writing, and learning. She tried recording her first voiceover, but her voice trembled.
"Oh, I don't sound convincing."
Then she smiled and said,
"I'll try again. My voice must be heard."
That evening, she started humming lyrics she began to write from her heart. "We are children of peace, our hearts beat with hope." She recorded her voice over these scenes, with sincere and sorrowful words that came from her heart to touch the hearts of the world.
"So that every child may live with dignity, learn, play, and live like other children around the world."
At the end of the film, Jana presented her song Children of Peace, sung in a pure childlike voice. We carry love and harmony. We plant goodness in the earth, and light up the dark. Finally, with sincere words, Jana called for the protection of children and for these problems, tragedies and suffering to end, and for the world to enjoy lasting peace, security, reassurance, and tranquility. She suggested that the governments of wealthy countries allocate an international fund to collect humanitarian aid for the world's needy children, and those affected by earthquakes, floods, infectious and fatal diseases, by providing them with quantities of medicine, identifying the poor and needy groups and providing them with aid in the form of clothes, blankets, and mattresses, so that the child can live in the embrace of dignity and happiness, studying, playing, and living like other children in the world. After Jana completed her amazing humanitarian work, she posted it on various social media platforms, and millions of people viewed it. Aid began pouring in from everywhere. People were moved and the world began to take action. Thus, Jana's cause, the miracle child, triumphed, and she became famous among children and the general public around the world. The press began to shine a light on her, conducting interviews and discussions with her. Jana was honored at a global ceremony, and the head of journalists presented the award to her. She received the award for Best Young Journalist. Everyone applauded her, while her father hugged her proudly with tears in his eyes. This little girl was a wonderful role model for children around the world. This is Jana, the girl who changed the world with a camera, a voice and a dream.
We are children of peace. We are children of peace. We are peace. We always love peace. We move forward. We hate injustice and pain. We spread love everywhere. We play the melody of hope every evening. We build with our hearts a world without hardship, where the child lives in comfort. Hand in hand, we wipe the tears from every cheek. We work hard. We plant smiles like roses. We walk the path of safety. We don't care about any coward on the face of the earth. We carry books and dreams. We draw tomorrow above the clouds. We write with knowledge the sweetest words, and we live in freedom and peace. We play, we study, we rejoice, we feel safe. We are children of peace. We always love peace. We play, we study, we rejoice, we feel safe. We are children of peace. We always love peace. Children of peace. We are children of peace. We are peace. We always love peace. We move forward. We hate injustice and pain. We spread love everywhere. We play the melody of hope every evening. We build with our hearts a world without hardship, where the child lives in comfort. Hand in hand, we wipe the tears from every cheek. We work hard. We plant smiles like roses. We walk the path of safety. We don't care about any coward on the face of the earth. We carry books and dreams. We draw tomorrow above the clouds. We write with knowledge the sweetest words, and we live in freedom and peace. We play, we study, we rejoice, we feel safe. We are children of peace. We always love peace. We play, we study, we rejoice, we feel safe. We are children of peace. We always love peace.
The moral of the story: instilling a sense of humanity in children, making them empathize with their fellow children in need, and offer them a helping hand. We hope to provide for and translate the needs of children in need into reality.